Hey everyone, Neil with Lamassu. Customer data here shows me all the KYC info I've collected from the machine for this user. Here's the extract from the back of his ID card, which I can update as needed. I've got his phone number here, as well as an option to pull subscriber info via the Ekata plugin. In this case, if the user has a postpaid phone plan, this can retrieve their name and address, which you can compare to the data you received elsewhere. Sanctions check compares the ID data you've collected against the OFAC sanctions list for any matches. I've captured a social security number as well. Here's the photo the machine collected via the front-facing camera, which I can compare against the ID card image I also had it captured. If these don't match, for instance, I can reject a piece of data so that they must submit a new scan the next time they use the machine, or I can block them entirely. Additionally, if I've obtained a better or updated photo through another means, I can upload and replace the one I have here. In this panel, I can add any text notes I'd like on the customer. Let's say I've had interactions with them. Now I'll make a note of that. I can edit that at any time or add a new one. Under Photos and Files, I've got any photos I've captured from the user, including through the customer camera and ID photo scans. Opening one of these up, I've got a photo roll, and since I've captured additional pictures at the Terms and Conditions page, I have photos now for each transaction this customer has placed. Here's that setting we saw the results of within the customer profile. Now let's say I've got a piece of data I requested from the customer by some other means than the machine. With the manual data entry option, I can choose to add this info now, such as an ID image, so that when the customer uses the machine, they won't have to submit this again. In the same vein, I can add a customer directly without them needing to use the machine for the first time. In this case, I confirm their phone number, and I can go about adding all the details I have so they don't need to spend that time submitting to KYC at the machine. We can also see Getty's been pretty active and gotten himself suspended for a few days based on our compliance triggers. If I go to his profile, I can unsuspend him here if I choose. That's it for this video. A te breve!